Tell me about your REDCREST experience. Now there was one.
So
something kind of stands out for me when I think of your REDCREST experience. Like what? Do you know what I'm about to?
I have no idea. I'm afraid.
So you got to, and everybody was talking about how the water temperature was going to be rising.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
So what happened there? Go ahead, just set that up.
Well, we were talking about Justin Lucas earlier, who I'm a fan of. I like that guy. I like all the guys for the most part. But we I think the boat launch area in the morning is probably like, it's a little bit more hazardous than we give it credit for in the morning, because there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of boats in the water in a small area, and this wasn't even a big field. This was a field of 30 as opposed to 40 at a time, which we would normally have on a Bass Pro Tour morning. Anyway, we're all kind of in the morning getting our shit
we're
together.
assigned anglers the night before, so we the morning we go looking for our angler.
We get on the boat with our angler. Somebody puts us in the water, we get out there, but we're kind of all trying to we're getting anglers mic'd up, we're getting our Bluetooth headsets going so we can hear the truck and we can hear a microphone, and I don't know how you do it, but I put my angler in one set of Bluetooth, and then I put the truck in another set of Bluetooth, and so I'm on what morning, I don't know what morning that was, but I'm getting my headphones and everything like ready. So I've got my camera on the back of the boat. I'm just kind of like leaning over, turning stuff on, and I look up, and Justin Lucas had kind of come off of the, he had just been put in the water or whatever. He was coming from the dock, and he was coming towards us. And so he's going this way and we're going this way in a T-bone fashion, except I look up and Lucas is not looking in the direction that he's driving at all. Like, he's looking back somewhere, and he's driving, and he's close. He's like pretty much on top of us, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. And at the same time, Stephen Browning, who I'm with, he sees Lucas, and he obviously thought the same thing I thought, but he's got the hot foot under his foot, which he rightfully stepped on to get out of the way, but me being on the back end of the boat, I was a product of physics.
That's a good way to. I like that. That's a good way to put it.
I was an object at rest at that moment, and the boat became an object in motion underneath me, and then and I stayed at rest. And when I stayed at rest, I went in the water, and so it was. That's the first time I've been in the water on a shoot. Rick Westfall, another cameraman, a friend of ours, he's been in the water a couple times, and we all like to give him shit about that. And now, unfortunately, I can't really like give him too much shit because
you're in the
joined
club.
The club, and Tom Wayne has been in the club too. I don't remember all the circumstances. I know one of Rick's jaunts in the water was like hitting the dock, wasn't it? Like he came in on the dock hot. I think he kind of hit the dock and he went in, and I don't remember all but yeah.
So here you are.
It was cold. It was cold, but it wasn't too bad.
So what did you do after that? What did Steven, like, how did you get back into the boat? Like,
it was just like, I mean, I went in, so I would go in like completely backwards, like ass first, just into the water. And it all happened so fast, like it's hard to really, like, your brain is really like struggling to wrap around what the hell is going on. And so it's like, I look up, I see Lucas heading for us. Browning hits the gas. I go in the water ass first. I'm underwater. And my first thought, honestly, was I knew at the moment I last saw Justin Lucas, he wasn't really looking where he's going. And I'm like, shit. He might run over me.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And that's, obviously a legitimate concern. That would suck. So, I'm trying to basically get up to the surface as quickly as possible to see where I'm at and what's going on. and I'm not a good swimmer. I am not very floatable. Apparently, I'm very dense. I don't know what is wrong with my body, but I'm not. Side story. So I got certified, to scuba dive. And in order to get certified, you have to pass these tests. Some people, you might have done it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually got certified in Tulsa.
Did you get certified in your building that you lived in, your apartment building?
No. I got certified at some scuba place there on Brookside or around there. Yeah. It was, the brook. It's like right across the street from there, I think. Yeah.
So whatever joint I got certified with, our scuba test was in the pool that was in the basement of your apartment building.
No
it
kidding.
Was after you left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So anyway, my wife and I did it together after when we were on our honeymoon. We both did a trial dive and we thought it was awesome. So we get certified. She's a very good swimmer. She was on a swim team. She was a lifeguard, and she doesn't weigh 1,000,000 pounds like I do. And so we go and do this test, and part of the test is you have to swim so many, I don't know how many yards. It was like, in my mind, it was like 1,000 back and forths. It was probably 5. I don't know. It seemed like a lot.
Right.
And so and then when you get done with that, you have to tread water for a certain number of minutes. And I tell you what, I did the back and forths, and I was spent by the time, and then I had to tread water, and everybody was done before me. And I have to work to tread water. I watched my wife beside me, and she
it's like nothing.
This is her treading water. It's just she just kind of gently moves her arms,
and she's
just hanging out.
Yeah, she has no problem.
No, it's nothing. And I mean, I am back here
So that's what it looked like at REDCREST when you went.
So anyway, yeah. So when I come up out of the water, that's me basically.
Okay.
And so I come up and I'm right beside Lucas's boat. He has realized that I am in the water, and so he reached down and gave me a hand, and I worked my way to the back of his boat and crawled in his boat, and he took me over to the dock, and I hopped off on the dock, and I had to go back to the hotel and put some dry clothes on. I thought I was just going to go. I was like, you know what? I don't really feel that cold. That was probably the adrenaline speaking, but I didn't really feel that cold. I was like, you know what? It's all good. Let's go. That's your first. I don't know. That was my first instinct. I was like, let's just go. I'll be all right.
Right.
I'll dry out. But then, thankfully, other people talked me out of that because I realized later that run out in the morning would have been
pretty
terribly, horribly cold.
Thanks for tuning into the podcast. If you've enjoyed our content, please consider subscribing to Another Fishing Podcast on iTunes, which is available also on just about every major podcasting platform. We'd love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Angling Uploaded. And for exclusive benefits, become a member on Patreon. So go to patreon.com and search Angling Uploaded, become a member. Oh, God, we'd love you if you do that. Thanks, guys.